audio test. And this is the I'm trying to see how this works. Okay. Okay. Okay, these are the rules that need to be mentioned for the IRONCLADS system, IRONCLADS and Etherfire system. So, okay. Writing stuff down, writing stuff down. Ironclads ether flyers. This is Space 1889 stuff. No, okay. Convenience to Earth. Oh, there. Okay. I thought they would do Earth and then Venus and then Mars, but from Earth to Mars. and they might turn on off. Okay. Okay, and then here's are the books. And then we got this book. I have not opened this very much, but so this is how it's categorized. Ship types from to 1899, then 1900 to 1929, 1930 to 1949, 1950 to 1999. Okay, yeah, that's a good organizational system. Because prior to Corrupt Steel, which came out in the 1900s, which is what the HMS Dreadnought was built with, and all the other dreadnoughts of that time period, pre-World War I dreadnoughts, were all Corrupt Steel 1. And in 1890, Harvey Steel came out. With Harvey Steel, you had freeboard and stuff that you did not have prior to Harvey Steel. So, like with 1860, the Ironclads, USS Monitor, and CSS Virginia, that area was known as Iron Age and Iron and Steam, because and the steam powered. And at that time period, the age of sail was steamships also had sails. Around in 18 they started messing around with naval vessels with steam engines in 1840. But as far as all steel warship designs, that came out in 1860s, 1870s. And then you had maybe 1850s. In 1840s, the experiment. In the 1850s, you got stuff. You got the Warrior and the Gloria. Which were, wooden hull ships with steel iron in them. And then around 1870, 1880, they went from iron hulls to steel hulls, but pre-Harvey Steel. And then 1890, you had Harvey Steel, which came up with the, with the USS Monitor and Virginia, there was all iron hull stuff, and so that low freeboard. The United States had low freeboard. Europeans were building iron hull ships like that with 5-foot freeboard. So, and then with when Harvey Steel came out in the 1890s, in 1890, that freeboard just ballooned, and they could put all kinds of stuff on the hulls. And so the you know, the pre-dreadnought battleships basically were 1890s and 1900s, 1880s, right? You had pre-Harvey steel. It didn't have Harvey steel. But the Harvey steel was 1890 to 1900. So, and the pre-Harvey steel was basically 1860 to 1890. So you had 30 years versus pre-Harvey steel and 10 years of Harvey steel. So it's really, you know, they're truncated together. And that's okay. You did not have a lot of versatility with the pre-Harvey steel warship designs. There was a lot of versatility. There was a lot of versatility and gun placements on the Harvey steel warship designs, and you had a lot of curvatures and the armor structures, and that the Krupp steel armor warships did not have. So, but you know, the pre-Harvey steel, they were experimenting with that, but the Harvey steel made things workable. So, okay. So if I was to do this, nope, okay, no, okay, there, no, okay, I'm going to have to go off thing and, okay. Or there's going to be glare. I'll do that. But, can't do, that's the reality of the situation. I have to go way out here. I got a light bulb over there. Okay, that's it for the test.